Hi there, Chris here. This is the update on my last video, the all brass American padlock that I picked but could not gut. It had this, get in there, black guy on here, this, which is different than all the others. The other ones are all chrome. And it had this pin in it. Well, this is a different animal because it isn't really screwed together. Usually, this is a shaft that has, what, screw holes in it? Yeah, screw holes, and then they have a cheap-ass screw that goes down in here. If I can find my flashlight, I think Suki's on it. But anyway, speaking of Suki said, well, if you can't, there was just a hole punched in this thing. It's gone now because I messed with it, but there was just a little hole punched, no screw head. So Suki said, why don't you try an extractor? Well, I made the hole big enough, the little punch hole big enough, and put an extractor down there. In the act of setting it to kind of get it to grab, I could get it to grab and turn, and then I noticed that this guy, if I can get him off, this guy on the bottom was turning. So it didn't have the little nubs traditionally that sit in here, and I'm not even sure this has it. It looks like it does. It has the two little nub cutouts that retain this and keep it from spinning while you screw it in from the top, and that's what holds the lock together. Well, I did manage to get this drilled out enough to put a extractor in it, and I noticed this was turning, and I had enough play because I evidently beat it down so I could grab it with vice grips, and I put everything in there and started turning, and I felt it start to give, and of course it wasn't giving, it was breaking the extractor. But once I saw that, I said, well, the only thing I can do is beat it out gently, and of course, and I did. So really what holds this is just this bulge here where they put it together and have a stamp, and that was what that little hole was, like a punch, and it spreads it and it holds it. I mean, that is cheap ass, but the government, they get they get what they want and the specs they want, but I don't know if they ever get the quality they should have. So anyway, we did get it apart. The whole idea was to see what the hell's in this because it picks so differently. So we're going to do that. Oh, this is a crimped core. Dang. It's just like more crap. I can uncrimp this side. I don't know about this side. I guess if I go the other way, maybe. Let's start with this side. Yeah, see, that's the government. Give me 10,000 of these and this spec, and I don't give a shit how you do it. So you get this. All right, let's see if I can get that. This may require another update yet. If I thought everything would come through here, I'd just pop it that way. But let's see if I can uncrimp that enough. It doesn't look like it's uncrimping. Well, let's get this tighter. It's a hell of a lot of stuff to go through just to see what's in here. But I really would like to see what's in there. Okay, that looks free. Now, being careful not to dump the key pins. Let's see if I can actually free, put this over here somehow. Do I have to pick it again? No, I have a key. Okay, so that's free. This may not turn to the right though. So there's no problem with that. It does turn to the right. Okay, so I think we're gonna get there. Just a long ass route. Get this. Suki, why didn't you tell me it was gonna be so hard? Huh, Suk? All right. But I really do want to see what's in here. Because usually there's like a serrated pin and a bunch of spools. Well, oops. Won't go any further. I'm gonna fuck it up. I think we're out of the way enough. It is starting to come out. Okay, so any problem taking it out that way? I don't think so. We'll try a shim. Okay. Here we go. Of course, no, it doesn't want to go. It should be clear. Everything should be clear. Oh, having a wreck. No, okay, let's go here. Okay, just quit. I just quit in the middle, and it spit a wafer somewhere, I think. Dang. Yeah, simple stock lock Sunday. I'm not quite sure. Will it go back? Should go back. All right. Una más tiempo. Let's see if we can get this to go. Not sure what the screw up was. Yeah, I'm all the way through. All right, here we go. Oh, I think maybe it's the follower that's not happy. Where's my hammer? Is that it? I think it's still, there's still a bulge in there. So I don't, okay, we're good there so far. These may not be strong enough to get that out of the way. I know I can get it, it's just that I don't want to have a marathon video. Pardon me. I thought we had this well in hand, but, and this, see, this is already just breaking out. I mean, give me 10,000 pieces of shit locks quickly. All right, there we go. All right. So yeah, it's master wafered, and it said on the box it was mastered. I don't really care about these guys. I can straighten those out later. What I want to see is the driver pins. So it was only pinned to, oh, it was pinned to 6 because we have 2 there and 2 there. So it was pinned to 6. It was probably 6. I'm sorry, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't even count. All right, these should not be wafered because they're colored. As in, you know, out of a kit. All right, that's 4. Get that back there. All right. Sheesh. Huh. Watch them be all standard or some B-jive thing like that. All right. That is 2, and I had a wafer, I think, so. Okay, on to the real part. So this is just standard, other than it's, this is what you'd find. Although it doesn't have, well, I guess that's where your C-clip would go. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what we got up front here. This is the real deal. Okay, 1 is standard. 2 is, holy shit. It has, it's like a cheap ass, like an ass a barrel. Okay, maybe this is all worth it. Never, ever seen that in a American lock. 3 is standard. 4 is standard. 5 is standard. Oh, there is a 6 pin on a 5th pin. Did I lose something? Possibly. All right, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, what? I don't know, you got me. And these are different springs. Usually you see copper springs in here. But the real surprise is that acid type pin. All right. So I'll give you a close-up of that. All these guys. So standard, and number 2 is wafered. So that's key pin, yeah. Number 3 standard, number 4 standard, number 5 standard. I don't know where the 6 pin is, but it's only a 5 pin core, so are there 6 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm nuts. Instead of copper springs, we have a missing spring, but they're steel springs, I think. They're not copper. And this is, of course, this is the funny thing. It's like an ASA spool. It's not as well turned out, an ASA spool, an ASA barrel pin. But there you go. We went a long way to find this thing, but I'm kind of glad I did. I do have another one of these, so I know I can take it apart a lot quicker. I'm just going to drill that little bulge out through here and then punch it through. And I can put this all back together. I'll just use a new pin here, a retainer, and a new screw. So, thanks for watching. I thought that was interesting. This was this American set. That's the number on it. It's American lock. This is the box. And so leave a comment. Say, hey, whoa, you want the full 9 yards or whatever. Or, you know, you went a long way for not a whole lot. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.